Now from the windy city of Chicago, there's a beautiful look at fabled Wrigley Field. Today, it's the home opener for this new season. No place better for Friday afternoon baseball than Wrigley Field in Chicago. It's the home opener of this new season between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Chicago Cubs. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. On the ground up the middle. Throws in time, and that's out number one. With that, here's a look at the Brewers starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
You know, I think they need some better performances out of Ryan Braun. Look, they need his power to come back. There's no other way to say it. He has 0 home runs last month, and he hits in the middle of the order. They expect big things from him, and so am I. This team will not go anywhere unless he starts to get hot.
Altogether, a fine afternoon for baseball. 66 degrees, the game time temperature. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one behind the plate.
On those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the wave pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Stepping into the box, Ryan Braun. First chance for him here, and a good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obvious to go along with it, but he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
He has been aggressive in this inning. 0-2.
And that will retire the side. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, of course, you have to like what Anthony Rizzo brings to this offense. You can see right there, he's hitting over 350 on the season. He's one of the great hitters in the game today. I just love watching him hit because there aren't many holes in his swing. Not many pitchers have figured out how to get him out this season.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. One and two. Here it comes. Swung on in the dirt. Strike 3. Votes got it, and the throw is in time. Coles is retired, and there's one away.
Right fielder.
Here's Jason Hayward now. He's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. Here's the circle change, and a dandy that time as he jumps ahead with strike 1.
Well, that's such a great pitch for a pitcher. It's so hard to lay off a changeup when you're looking for the fastball on the first pitch, and clearly he was looking fastball.
Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting third.
Digging in, Chris Bryant. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1. Curveball down and in, misses, ball 2.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
He swung so hard, I don't know how he stayed on his feet or kept his helmet on. I'm surprised he didn't fall down. He swung so hard. What a big swing.
And a curveball drops in on 2-1, 2-2 now. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Shot back up the middle. Oh, and a beautiful diving catch there. Now at the plate, Domingo Santana. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Looking up is Contreras. Gone to lead off the inning.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues. But when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got. A really bad result.
Number 7 stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Ball 2 now.
Well, I'll tell you, if he wants to turn things around, that pitch is one he's going to have to start locating a lot better.
Lets it fly 2-0, but this one's by him for the first strike. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Leaves a changeup high for a strike.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Cubs. And in the outfield, Michael Conforto. He's had to learn how to play on the corners. He was a center fielder in college, but now playing on the corners, he's had to learn all the angles. But it looked like he caught on quick.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Well, that was an awful late swing on a curveball. One of two things. He either didn't pick it up, or he was sitting curveball and had his mind made up that he was going to swing, and the break broke before he expected it.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
That's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2-strike fastball on the corner of the plate, and he's able to foul it off. Nice job.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Digging in, Travis Shaw. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1.
I'm looking forward to this at bat right here, Matt. 2 outs, bases empty, and you got the power guy at the plate. He's going to let it fly. He must. I guarantee you he will. Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you're wondering, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. That gets down, and the inning continues. 2-out success, and Stephen Vogt will bat next. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Stephen Vogt is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Froze him with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Hit hard to short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired.
Leading off for the Cubs, first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Squared that one up just a little late. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Now a breaking ball runs in on him as he's got to get his hands out of the way on that pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Hit hard to the right side. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
Batting fifth, left fielder,
Coming to the plate now, Michael Conforto. First opportunity for him in this one as he enters play with his average close to the 320 mark. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
There's 2 pitches in a row, Matt, that were away. If this is any indication how he's going to pitch him the rest of that bat, he's saying you're going to beat me the other way. Nothing inside for him to pull. If you want to hit it, take it the other way.
Braun on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
batting sixth,
Stepping up now, Javier Baez. The average for him at the start of play, right at a 1-for-3 clip, 333. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
Relay to first in time, and just like that. Welcome back to baseball on the show from Wrigley Field in Chicago. Cloudgate there, a popular tourist destination in Millennium Park. Chase Anderson is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1.
I'll tell you what, right there, Matt, that's a sign of a guy that was sitting on an off-speed pitch. He threw that fastball right by him.
Toes comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
The batter, number 14.
Riding in once again, Hernan Perez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Ball 2.
Ball 2.
2 balls, no strikes.
And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Well, he snapped that breaking ball off really nice. He'll do well to keep putting it there.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw just in time as he was flying down the line that time.
The batter, number 5.
Digging in to try it again. Jonathan Villar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit the other way out toward right field. Hayward is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Wilson Contreras.
A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. The windup and the 0-1. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. It'll be a leadoff single.
Well, there's a nice little soft liner. I know it's a leadoff base hit. It wasn't hit as hard as he'd like to, but sometimes that little soft liner starts rallies.
Russell.
He's set. Here it comes. Addison Russell is at the plate as he watches ball 1. A runner at first with no outs here. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
I like that check swing. He started to offer at the off-speed pitch, but he recognized it and was able to hold up.
Here it comes, 2-0. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, he's been inconsistent at the plate. The expectations were higher. He's fallen under 240, so that is a welcome single right there.
Into the box, John Lester. In the dirt here. No movement on base. It's ball 1. First and second here with nobody out. Now Lester squares and gets this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Now batting.
So striding in, Andrew Toles, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Line drive to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. In to score from third is the tying run. It's 1-1.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Jason Hayward stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
Well, when you're facing good hitters, you got to mix it up. Most people say, pitch off the fastball. Clearly right here, that first pitch changeup for a strike has now set up everything else. He's pitching off the changeup.
Shaw has got it, and the side is retired.
Leading off for the Brewers.
Now the first pitch here from Lester.
Ryan.
And that misses, ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. The 2-0 now from Lester. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Domingo Santana. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Swing and a miss on the sinker, 0-1. Now we'll step off and fire to the bag. And a dive, but he's back in. The 0-1 on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Drilled on the ground to short. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Back-to-back hits, and now they're in a position to break this inning open. You can bunt, you can hit and run, you can do a lot of things now to take the lead and really put some pressure on the defense.
Into the box now, number 7. And that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit. And the tag will be too late as they take the lead now at 2-1. And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
1-1 on its way from Lester. Now a cutter down around his shoe tops as he hops out of the way.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
Here's Lester now on 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
2-1. Here's Lester's offering. Called strike 2. First and second now, 1 man out. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Into the box now, Stephen Vogt. He's 0 for 1 thus far. A high fastball is in there.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He picked.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Brewers forced to settle. Here's Chris Bryant now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Third baseman, number 17.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
1-0.
And they'll start him with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Anthony Rizzo.
44.
He singled his last time up.
Rizzo.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Hey, pitching isn't always about getting everyone out. Sometimes it's about being smart and knowing when to pick your battles. He's been really careful with this hitter so far, and rightfully so.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Well, here's another multi-hit game. Here we are in May. He's over 300. I think he's going to have a good year, be able to keep this up throughout the rest of the summer. He's off to a great start.
In now, Michael Conforto, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. The 0-1 pitch. Late that time for a strike.
That was an interesting pitch, Matt. Look, we're in a double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that hard sinker. Get that ground ball, maybe get a double play. But he didn't throw.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Braun, and that one is out of here. A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. So a 2-run shot to left center, number 10 for him on the year, and it gives the Cubbies a 3-2 lead.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason, so we waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
Second baseman, number 9.
Here's Javier Baez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Offers it that one a little late, and it's 2-2 now. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. Digging in for his second at-bat, Wilson Contreras. He reached on a single in his first try. Heading out towards shallow right. Santana has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Ready for another chance? Chase Anderson comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Now the pitch. Curveball hit on the ground to shortstop. Russell has it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The batter, number 14.
Striding in, Hernan Perez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now the pitch. This one's down to third. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Well, he's been on a bit of a cold streak, and he gets a base hit there. That's the kind of hit. He didn't hit it hard. This is one of those that you need to get in the hit column. This is a good jump start for him.
And the runner back in standing. Standing in now, Jonathan Villar, as Lester jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. No hits to this point. Lester will check in on first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Strike two called on the inner half. 0-2 now. 0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command. 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Here's Ryan Braun now. A hit in 2 tries so far. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. And that misses. 1-1.
You know, he's throwing the ball so good today. He didn't get that pitch right there, but he's been getting most of the calls around the plate.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a fastball just a bit high. And the pitch on 2-1. A fastball that just misses inside.
He's really been good this game. Around the plate, throwing strikes, hasn't walked anybody. Right now he finds himself a little bit of a hole, but he can battle back.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride up to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run.
Well, he hit that ball like he was looking for it. Just really crushed that pitch.
The right fielder, number 16.
Into the box, Domingo Santana. Back up the middle. That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game. Didn't waste any time like the first pitch he saw to keep the inning going.
Well, if I'm pitching, I got to be shaking my head. That's the last thing I'm thinking is he's going to hit a ball down and away and handle it as well as he did to get a base hit.
Stepping in now, number 7, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball. 1-0. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. That misses. 2-0.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not attacking the strike zone anymore. He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened. Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
A breaking ball over the outside corner for strike 2. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. Keon Broxton is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Here's Addison Russell. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
The shortstop.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. This is line to left, and that's in for a base hit, his 2nd in as many trips to the plate. So the leadoff hitter's aboard. Pitcher due up. Looks to be a textbook sacrifice situation.
Sean Lester.
Stepping in, John Lester. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
What I'm looking for on that right there, he pulls the bunt back, but now you know he's bunting. You tried to make him chase a pitch. Now I come back and throw him a strike and make him get it down. They give you out, take the out.
Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. Digging in once again, Andrew Toles, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Sends that one out of play for strike one. A 1 pitch on its way. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 0-2 pitch. Line hard to center field. That's in there. Base hit. Russell rounds the corner and is headed home. And that'll score the tying run. We're back to even 4 apiece.
Well, he comes up with a big RBI single right there, and now we're starting all over. Right where we started, tie ball game.
Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there. Here's Jason Hayward now. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Broxton going back, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. The relay throw, but they'll just get the 1 out here as the runner will get back safely at first.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Chris Bryant. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
And he's back easily. Two 2-0 count, and the pitch. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Now that pitch won't light up the radar gun. It's not pretty, but it's effective when you set it up with the rest of your pitches.
Bullet back up the middle. Broxton is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire. Striding in once again, Travis Shaw, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, you got to like how this inning's starting off. He starts the inning with a pretty high pitch count, and your first guy to the plate makes him work. This is playing right into your hand right now on the offensive side.
Digging in once again, Stephen Vogt, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. And there's the good fastball from Lester as he jumps ahead. No balls and a strike. The 0-1 pitch. Dribbled to the right side. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chase Anderson. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Lester ready. The 1-0. And he misses again. 2-0.
Tell you what, pitching to the pitcher is not that easy. Sometimes when you face him, a little bit of a letdown. He's in a 2-0 count right now. You got to really focus, I think, more so with the pitcher hitting against you than anybody.
Good looking sinker on the inside corner. 4-4 is our score as we play the 6th. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. Digging in and looking for more, Hernan Perez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
Hey, the guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
In the air out toward right field. And Hayward will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up.
First baseman, Anthony.
Infield shifted
Rizzo.
well to the right. Here's the first pitch. This is line to left. Braun has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1.
Now batting, left fielder.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Michael Conforto. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And here's a sinker that causes him to back away as that just about got him.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0. 4 runs, 7 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. A wave and a miss at the 2-0 sinker. 2-1. And the pitch on 2-1. Line drive to left. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Back-to-back line drives. Now, the first guy was out, but
Second
man, they're
baseman,
swinging the
number
bat
9.
pretty good. These two guys saw him pretty good. Let's see what happens now.
In now, Javier Baez, as he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. 0-1 count, and the pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Circle change here, but it's taken for ball 2. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
That's a great pitch right there. A fastball low and away right on the knees on the corner. That's why you get a late swing right there. Really impressive.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Santana over to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
The catcher,
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Can't connect there on the breaking ball. 1-1.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
Here's a drive out toward left center field. Conforto is on his way home. Now the relay home. And they will take the lead as he's safe at the plate, and it's now a 5-4 game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given a chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Jimmy Moses is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief. Addison Russell is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Boy, he's lucky to be sitting here 1-1 right now. He swung at the ball out of the zone, then check swung on that one. I don't know if he's seeing the ball very well right now.
Here it comes on 1-1. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Santana on the move. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Pedro Strop is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 46.
Jonathan Villar will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low apparently. The 2-1 on its way. Now he'll try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Shin high fastball that time. Ball 3.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
And he lays off. Ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Quick check on that tying run at first. Back in standing. Here comes the first pitch. Runner goes for second. Pitch is a called strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second. A runner at second, nobody out. Swing and a ball line hard towards short, but this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out. So striding in, Domingo Santana, and it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Well, he was clearly looking for a fastball right there, and that slider got right to him and went whoop, slid to the side, and as a result, he got an ugly swing and miss.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Domingo Santana is the second out in the 7th inning. Ready for another shot now. Number 7. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2.
Well, he tried to put him away on 2 pitches low in the zone, and he just wasn't biting. Nice job of hitting.
2-2 pitch is a fastball high, so it runs full 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at-bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Swing and a miss got him reaching, and that ends the number 8 is up on. Off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. They'll come into this one at 328. 1 home run and 8 runs batted in. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And the throw is there to record the first out.
Up next for the Cubs.
And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Toles. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. That's lifted the other way out to left. And Braun will handle this one for route number 2.
All right, fielder
Here's Jason
22.
Hayward now. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. This is pulled into right. And he will run this one down as he pulls it in around the letters. And the ZoUFOs's has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. And that'll bring in the speedy Keon Broxton. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Boy, in a perfect spot for the splitter there. It's 0-2.
Boy, he is not seeing the ball at all. He's already got 3 strikeouts. If he strikes out here, that's when you start calling the eye doctor.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. And he struck him out again. So that's the old sombrero there, partner. 4 strikeouts in the ballgame. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1. Here's the 0-1. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Orlando Arcia will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Line to the right side, but good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2. Denard Span will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And he takes ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Right side. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Orlando Arcia is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play third now. Jet Bandy is also into the ballgame, as he'll likely go the rest of the way behind the plate.
This change defensively for the Brewers.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground.
Number 47.
And he's retired here, 1 away. And Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. And this is taken outside for ball one. Here it comes, 1-0. High pop-up. Number 7 is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Michael Conforto. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Pitch on the way. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1. 5 runs, 9 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Tyler Saladino is going to be asked to try and be the rally starter as he's up off the bench, ready to lead it off in the ninth. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. Barring any late turnaround, the win would belong to John Lester. Not cheated on that swing, but the splitters by him 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Good waste pitch, 1-2.
Talk about frustrating as a pitcher. You make a great pitch like that, the guy just lays off of it. That barely missed the zone.
And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The batter, number 14.
Ready once again, Hernan Perez. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Wade Davis answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. And Hayward will put this one away for out number 2.
Up next for Milwaukee.
Ready for another chance? Jonathan Villar. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Called strike on the knuckle curve, and he's ahead in the count, 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Hey, Chicago, what do you say? 41,118 on their feet here at Wrigley. And this is a strike 3 called, and a bit of a questionable ending there as the ball game is over.
Well, this season didn't go the way they wanted to go, that's for sure. But at least they ended on a win. I'm sure there'll be a lot of adjustments between now and spring training. So we'll just have